welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Mariah, aka Right Baby. Hey, how you doing? If you are new, don't forget to click the subscribe button on your way out. Don't leave yet. But on your way out, don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you know when I post new videos. And if you're returning, thank you so much. I love to see you guys here. So, as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about my first tattoo and my whole experience and everything. So let's start with why I wanted to get a tattoo. And the reason, well, the answer is really I didn't have a reason. Backstory. Like 2 years ago, I got an industrial bar. I took out the bar for right now, but I got an industrial, and that was really like a impulsive decision. So the tattoo was also kind of an impulsive decision. For the longest, I've not wanted a tattoo just because I didn't know what to get, and I didn't want something permanent on my body that I didn't feel strong enough to get, strong feelings to get. I know some people just like tattoos because it's art, and it's like having permanent art in your body is pretty cool. But for me, I kind of wanted it to mean something. It doesn't really mean a lot necessarily, and I know that sounds kind of stupid, but I just thought it was really pretty, and I thought that what I got was, kind of cool. Like, sunflowers are really pretty, and they have deeper meanings than just like being a flower. So for example, vitality and good fortune and stuff like that. So I thought, because at first I wanted, let me tell you where I got it. I got it on my sternum. So I have a sternum tattoo, or an under boob tattoo, whatever you want to call it. I researched a lot of pictures to get different ideas of what I wanted mine to look like. I didn't necessarily want it to look like something everybody else would get. It's not super unique, but it is still something that I really like, especially for my first tattoo. I don't know. I also think differently now. It's a journey, you know what I mean? Getting a tattoo is a journey. You get tattoos, if you get a lot of tattoos or something, some of them might have meaning, some of them might not. Some you might regret, some you might love. And it's just a part of the process. If you get it and you don't really like it or something, like that was a part of your life, it still means something. Even if it's not your favorite piece, it's still something that you could look at and be like, okay, I remember where my head was at this point in time. So that's how I think of it. I still really like it. Don't get me wrong, it's not something that I don't like. I do really like it. But that was just the point I wanted to make. So I got a sunflower. So I like sunflowers, so I thought, hey, let's get a sunflower. And then I seen a picture. I'll post a picture. I'll put the picture up of here, what the inspiration was, and then I'll show you guys my tattoo. It's very similar to the picture. It's just with a little bit of differences. I kind of wanted my tattoo to be seen with a crop top on. If I covered it up, I still want you to see part of it, the bottom. So that's why I wanted to add the little chandelier thing. I really like the chandelier look just because I think it looks really feminine and really pretty. So I paid, I paid $400 for it. It's not really a secret. Some people want to tell you, some people don't. Whatever, I paid $400. I went to a tattoo shop in Chicago. It was really clean. I liked the vibe. My tattoo artist was nice. He answered all of my questions. We were in contact for a whole week before I got my tattoo, just because I went to get my consultation so that I can give him my idea and that he could actually start drawing some things up, so that way when my appointment came, we would be ready and we wouldn't have to wait for anything. So yeah, he was super nice, answered all of my questions, and I really enjoyed the process. I will also say that I used numbing cream when I got my tattoo, and I will show you guys what it looks like right here, because I still have some left. So this is the numbing cream that I used when I got my tattoo. Let's see. Just wanted to But yeah, so this is the TKTX Deep Numb. It says 40% more numb. They have different colored boxes. But I got this one just because this is the one that I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube, and it worked wonders. Like one of my main problems when I was gonna get the tattoo was that I was super scared, super nervous that it was gonna hurt, because a lot of people say that sternum tattoos hurt like hell, and I have a good pain tolerance, but I just didn't want to deal with that, just because, like, you know, why would I want to be in pain, you know what I mean? And if you don't have to be, then don't. Like, I know some people don't like numbing creams when you get tattoos, just because they're like, you have to be in pain if it counts, like, or just something like that. Like, they think it's, you know, you're doing the coward's way if you don't want to be in pain to get the tattoo. And I think that's bullcrap. You know what I mean? Like, that's dumb. So I'll leave the link to this in the description box below if you guys are interested in getting this. I got 2 tubes and I still have a little bit of the second tube left. Let's see how much is left, because, you know, I wanted to make sure that it was numb. Yeah, so I have like half of the second tube left. I wanted to make sure that it was really numb when I got it, just because I was not trying to feel a thing, you know what I mean? So I put it on the area, and then I wrapped it in saran wrap, and I left it for like about 2 hours before I got the tattoo. And that was really unintentional. I was going to leave it for just like an hour or so, but the guy, my tattoo artist, was like finishing up another piece and he wasn't quite done yet, so I had to wait a little bit longer before I headed to the tattoo shop, so it set a little bit longer. And then when I got there, I was still waiting because he went to go get something to eat, which is totally fine because I don't want you to be hungry and like irritated while you're doing my tattoo. So totally get you some food, water, whatever, and then we can get started. So that's why I had it on longer, because it says to leave it on for, let me see, it says cover 50 to 60 minutes to achieve 3 to 4 hours of numbness. So the tattoo itself took about an hour and 45 minutes, which is really quick, I thought. I was just happy that it was over and done with. I was really numb with this. Like, I really didn't feel a thing. Like, I felt a little bit of pain in some places, like where I might not have applied enough numbing cream. But for my first tattoo experience, I would say it was amazing. I literally didn't feel... Oh, I'm sorry, there's just like a squirrel. The shading part was a little bit rougher, just because, you know, that was the second half of the tattoo, and, you know, the numbness lasted through the entire tattoo, and I was nervous because I was thinking like, okay, he's gonna do this side, and then this side is gonna be like super painful because, you know, it's just like the numbingness is wearing off, but it didn't. But the shading did feel a little bit painful, more than the lining, just because, you know, he's got to get in there and shade it, and then he might have to go over a spot more than once, and that's when I did feel more pain if he like went over something more than once. But let me just stand up real quick because I've been talking, I haven't showed you guys the tattoo. So this is what my tattoo looks like. It is fully healed. So I'll put more pictures up on the screen if I haven't already of what the tattoo looks like. And I also have video of me getting the tattoo. It's not super close just because, you know, COVID and like space and everything. And, you know, he's trying to tattoo. He's not trying to have like a whole bunch of people just all in his space. So I do have some video of it, and then I have pictures of what it looked like straight after I got it done. It took, well, I don't want to say how long it took to heal just because I'm not an expert, so I wouldn't know when it was fully healed. But the tattoo is now fully healed. It's been over 4 weeks, so they say like 2 to 4 weeks is about how long it takes to heal. Let me talk about the healing process. I used antibacterial body wash the entire time. I still have some left, so I'm still using it, so, you know, until it's gone. I was using that to clean it. I only cleaned it once a day, literally one time a day. And that was when I was taking a shower. So in the shower, I would just do my regular body routine, and then at the end of the shower, I would just put some of the antibacterial soap on my hand and just gently rub it. But this was after I took off the Sanoderm. I forgot to say that he did put Sanoderm on, and I left that on for about 3 days. During that time, it didn't itch. It was perfectly fine. Like, I was totally fine. Like, there was no pain, there wasn't burning, there was nothing discomforting about the Sanoderm. When I took off the Sanoderm, it hurt like hell. Like, I took it off, and I took it off in the shower. Like, people recommend using water and stuff to try to like loosen up the stuff. But I do think, because my tattoo artist did not shave my stomach before I started, and nor did I before I went there, because I didn't think to do it. And you know, I thought like he would do it when I got there, but he didn't. So it just didn't happen. So like, you know, the peach fuzzies, when I took off the Sanoderm, it was painful, bro. Like, it was terrible. And I had to do it slowly, because you know, you don't want to the tattoo. So, and there was not a lot of leakage. People were saying like you will be experiencing like some oozing of like fluids, like plasma and stuff out of it. I really didn't have any blood or plasma anywhere under the Sanoderm, which hey, whatever. Like, no bleeding, no plasma, that's cool. So after that, I started to wash it once a day with the antibacterial soap. And then after that, I would pat it down dry gently with a paper towel. And then I used the Lubriderm, not the Lubriderm. First, for the first 3 days after I took off the Sanoderm, I used Aquaphor. And I put that on the tattoo. And then after the 3 days, I used Lubriderm as my moisturizer. And then that was pretty much my routine. Like, I didn't sleep on my tattoo for like probably 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, it was really hard to not. Like, I love sleeping on my stomach. I cannot sleep on my back. It's so uncomfortable. I need to turn and stuff. Like, so I just started laying on my stomach. But like for like a little bit, I would turn over in my sleep or whatever. So, and my tattoo looks perfectly fine, healed perfectly fine. The peeling process was terrible as well. Like, it wasn't like super gross or anything. I'm not looking at it all the time because it's on my stomach, so it's not like, you know, I was itching to pick it. It was just itchy. Like, it was super duper itchy. And that was the hardest thing, was trying to ignore the itching. I did not scratch it. I never scratched it. Kudos to me. I did do a couple of pats sometimes, because my tattoo artist said that was okay to gently pat it sometimes, like if it was itching like severely, which it really was. It was like driving me insane. I thought I was gonna lose my mind, but I survived it, so it's not a big deal. Like I said, I'm really happy with the tattoo. I give it like a 10 out of 10. You know, there are some things that I wish were better, or it could be improved, but I like it where it is right now. And I feel like if I was to go to try to like improve it, it would just like totally mess it up. So I'm just gonna keep it here where it is in the state, and just be happy with a good tattoo. So like, my skin didn't have a bad reaction. I have sensitive skin. I thought I would have one, just because you can't really test it out if you're gonna be allergic to tattoo ink or not, because you have to get a tattoo to find out, you know what I mean? So that was a dream come true, because I was also nervous that if I had a reaction, I would just like have to slice off the front skin of my stomach, you know what I mean? But we're all good there. So with that being said, it was like a super good experience, and I would get another tattoo. I'm not gonna lie. I said this would be my only tattoo if I get one, but I would get another one if I wanted one. But right now I don't, so, because that itching was just not fun. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it helped you, or that you learned something, or that you feel more confident to get yourself a tattoo if that's what you're wanting to do. If you like this video, don't forget to click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon so that you know when I post new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.